She walked into the river to join her dead husband. What came back out was not what went in. Adwoa and Kofi had been married for 30 years. Not the dramatic kind of marriage that fills stories, the ordinary kind, which is the most powerful kind, because ordinary love, sustained over 30 years, becomes structural. It becomes the walls of your house, the rhythm of your breathing, the reason you turn left instead of right when you walk into a room, the weight of the blanket at night, the specific sound of someone moving through the house that tells you, without looking, that you are not alone. Then one morning, Kofi did not get up, and the silence became a different kind, the kind that has no end. The village came, with food, with presents. Adwoa received them correctly. She sat, she nodded, she said the right things. But inside, she was following Kofi. In every thought, every memory, she was not in the village anymore, not really. On the 40th day, she woke before midnight, dressed in white mourning cloth, walked to the wide Inkron River, stood at the edge looking at the full moon in the water, then walked in. The village found her gone in the morning, her sandals by the door, which meant she had not planned to return. They searched for 3 days. The river gave nothing back. Old Mama Adwoa stopped the dragging on the second evening. What the river keeps, it keeps for a reason, and returns in its own time. If it chooses to return it at all, we wait, and we trust the river. On the third day at dawn, a child called out, "Mama Adwoa!" She was walking from the river in her white mourning cloth, which was dry, completely dry, though she had been in the river for 3 days. She walked at the pace of someone with something to say, and not in a hurry, because what she carried would still be true when she arrived. She sat at Kofi's table, drank water, and spoke. "I went to find him. I found the river, which is the same thing. The river is everything that has ever been released. Every person, every grief, every love. It does not keep them, it carries them, the way water carries, without holding, without losing, just moving, always moving, towards something larger than the river." "Did you see him?" her daughter whispered. "I felt him, the way you feel the current when you stand in moving water. You cannot see it, but it is unmistakably there. Unmistakably him, moving, not still, not waiting, moving, the way he always moved. Before sunrise, toward the next thing. He was never a man who stopped, and he has not stopped. He is just moving in a direction we cannot see yet, but we will, eventually. We all will." Then she said the thing that changed everything. "He told me that the saddest thing he saw, from where he is now, was not his own death. Death is nothing. Death is a door, and doors are meant to be walked through. The saddest thing was watching the living stop living, because someone they loved had walked through the door. Every moment you spend in grief so heavy you cannot move is a moment he cannot move either, because he is still connected to you, the way the current is connected to the river. You think you are grieving him, but really you are holding him, in the grief, in the stopping, in the refusal to continue. And he cannot go where he needs to go until you let him. By continuing, by living, by moving toward the next thing, the next season, the next day, the way he always moved, before sunrise." The room broke, one by one, not from sadness, from recognition, from hearing something you already knew in your bones, but had never heard said out loud. After that morning, something shifted in Adwoa. Grief does not leave like a guest who packs their bags. It stays, but it changes. The way a river changes season to season, same river, different current, still moving. Adwoa began to eat, properly, began to sleep, on her own side, began to walk to the farm before sunrise, the way Kofi had. Young Amma came to her, How do you continue when continuing feels like betraying them? You are not leaving them behind. You are carrying them forward. There is a difference. Carrying forward means they come with you into the next season, into the ordinary days that are, it turns out, the most extraordinary thing there is. Because ordinary days are what love is made of. And love, real love, does not end. It just changes form. Like water, always water, different form, still moving, still present, still yours. Word spread through the village, and something happened. People began to talk about their dead, not in hushed, careful ways, but openly, with laughter, with tears, with the freedom of people given permission to say out loud what they had only said inside. Old Mensa laughed, telling a story about his wife. For the first time in 4 years, a young boy asked his grandmother about his father, and she told him for hours, smiling. The village held a gathering, not a funeral, something new. Food and stories and laughter and tears. And the realization, this was not forgetting, this was the opposite. This was the most alive the dead had been since they left. Adwoa went back to the river every morning. Others joined her, a small group, growing, standing watching the water move, remembering, and letting the remembering flow through them. Old Tortoise came one morning. "What did the river teach you?" he asked. "That grief is not the opposite of love," Adwoa said. "It is love, the same love that has lost its direction." When Kofi was here, the love had somewhere to go. Every morning, every meal, every silence. When he left, the love had nowhere to go. And love with nowhere to go turns inward. And inward love becomes grief. What the river showed me is the new direction, toward the people still here, toward the ordinary mornings, toward the living, which is what every person we have lost would want. Because love, real love, always wants you to be fully alive, even after it is gone. Tortoise spoke. Grief is love that has not yet found its new direction. Give it one. Not away from the person you lost, but toward everything they loved, toward everything they would have wanted, toward everything that carries a piece of them forward, into the next morning, into the next season, into the ordinary days that are, it turns out, the most extraordinary thing there is, because a life fully lived is the greatest tribute you can pay to the one who taught you how to live it. Whatever grief you carry today, whatever loss sits with you, whatever empty chair, whatever morning that feels wrong without a specific sound in it, know this, the grief is love, the same love that has not yet found its new direction. Give it one, toward everything they loved, toward the ordinary mornings, toward the living, because love, real love, does not end. It just changes form, like water, always water, different form, always moving, always carrying, towards something larger than any of us can see from where we stand. Subscribe to Africa Untold, where every story carries a lesson. Stay wise, stay strong. Africa Untold.